Hello there, how are you?
When thousands fled the South Bronx in the 1960s, Verna Lee Judge never thought of moving out.
So everybody was leaving the Bronx because they thought it was scary. But to me, it wasn't scary. I said, we're going to stay here and try to make the Bronx a better place in which to live. And that's how I start working in the community.
Judge grew up in South Carolina during the Depression in a family with 12 children. As a teenager, she caught double pneumonia. She almost died.
I promised God that if he would raise me from the bed, that bed, I would serve him for the balance of my life. And I'm still trying to do that.
In 1940, Judge moved to New York City and was chosen to be the Grand Matron of the Eastern Star, a Christian charitable organization. She traveled the country speaking on its behalf. Judge says she found her true calling in the South Bronx.
And the Bronx was nothing but a bunch of shell, naked land. There was a house here in this garden, and the children used to run across the street and get killed by the car. I went to the city of New York and asked them to please take that old house down.
Just this year, Judge helped renovate the garden and stop the city from tearing it down. Her success was no surprise to those who worked with her for decades.
Verna Lee Judge. It was to a certain extent borderline harassment, but it was good. It wasn't harassment in an adverse sense, but it was a good harassment because you need that because of the passion that she had.
Willie Huggins saw Judge's passion when the garden's fence was accidentally torn down and she called police for help.
Then the guy was talking to me. She get mad and said, you talk to me. I'm the woman. She ain't got nothing to do with this gate. I got something to do with this gate. You talk to me. So, that was the moment, it made me happy because, she was mad.
Over the years, Judge has served as president of the Community Council for the 42nd Police Precinct and was a member of her community board. She's won more awards than she can count.
The Reverend Martin Luther King Citation for Humanitarian Award. Regardless of race, religion, creed, or color, national origin, you have served selflessly in the true tradition of Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Everybody looked up to her. They love her. When they passed by, Miss Judge here, Miss Judge there. She's well known. She was living there over a real long time. And all of the little small kids, they grown now, and they still stop by and check on her.
Now, 90 years old, Judge says she's slowing down, but she's still dedicated to helping others.
If somebody said, Miss Judge, Sister Judge, can you do this? And so I says, when? So I still do it, yeah. I just can't help it.
Renee Feltz, Columbia Television News.